Aaron, and this 5-game unbeaten streak. The season's all about learning about your team. What did you learn about your team as they navigated through that tough stretch and delivered results?
Well, you never stop learning. I learn every single day, not only from my team and my players, also from my assistants, my staff, and also from other teams in the league. But what I learned is that it's very important to play every player in the best position, to choose the right moments of pressing high or falling back in a block, to rotate, which we have been doing a lot. Sometimes because it was planned, and sometimes because we didn't have any choice, any option, and we had to rotate due to different fitness difficulties that we have been having in the team the past weeks. But still, I think that the best lesson I got is that every single player in the roster needs to know what is his task in case he needs to play and he needs to come in. And we are one of the teams, for not saying that team in the league who has used until now the biggest amount of players, and still new players might get new minutes. So when you have 26 different starters after only 18 games in the competition, well, that says enough about the attention and the energy you need to invest in all your players. Old ones, younger ones with experience, new in the team or old in the team, they are all important. And I think that's the biggest lesson I get until now, not only for this United, but for my future and my career as a coach.
We'll go back to Steve Goff.
Checking on Edison Flores, it sounds like he's making progress. And I heard you mention on the MLS show that he might be available soon. Just checking to see where he is as of today and this weekend.
Eddie trained with the group the last 2 weeks. And for the last 2 weeks, for the first time in this long revalidation that he needed, was pain-free, feeling well, making good steps forward. So he's part of the roster, traveling for Nashville and New England, and we hope we can give him minutes. He's looking fine. He needs to build up confidence again. He will still need some weeks and some time to come back to the Edison Flores that we saw just right before he got hurt. So we need to be patient with him, but he's on track, and we will push him and motivate him and give him the confidence he needs to be back to that level where he was right before he got hurt.
We'll go to Jason Anderson.
Good afternoon, Hernán. Thanks for speaking with us. I wanted to ask about what you've seen out of Nashville, the fact that they've been mostly at home. You'll be playing them at that stadium, so you've gotten a lot to look at how they approach games at home. They seem like a resourceful team. I was wondering what your overall perspective on how to come out of this game with 3 points is.
A good team with good forwards. A solid organization. They are strong at home. They still couldn't win on the road, so they took most of the points playing at home. And a tough team to play against, like every single team in MLS. So we will try to do our best, knowing that is an important game for the ranking. And well, we will be precautious like we are with every single team in this league, but also believing in our chances, and with a lot of belief and confidence, we will try to come back from the next 2 very difficult games that we have on the road, Nashville and New England, with some points back to DC, knowing that after that we have Atlanta and Philadelphia at Audi Field before the international break. So let's try to sneak some points. Nashville and New England, first Nashville, knowing that it's a very hard and tough opponent, like every single team in MLS.
One more question, Coach. We'll go back to Dave Johnson.
You were just talking about belief and confidence. What did you notice from your players after that incredible week where you had Cincinnati, Columbus, and Montreal? And how much will you carry that belief into this week where you just have that stretch you talked about? It has to, you would think it would carry over.
Oh, well, you try to carry on and to try to stay in this momentum as long as you can. Of course, trying to recover some players and having a little bit of rest. Yesterday was our hardest day, but before that and also today, we really slowed down the loads of the trainings, and we know we're gonna need everyone, and they need to be fresh for the next 3 games. A lot of positive energy, still showing a lot of clips about our game against Montreal, because I believe we still can improve in some departments and in some phases of the game. But most of the time, try to build up confidence and give a lot of positive comments to the guys, because they have been doing a great job for the past few weeks, and we want to keep this momentum as a team. The collective is the most important thing, and they already know how important it is when everyone is doing his job on the field with the ball and without the ball, and that's what we will try to do the next 2 weeks before the international break.